underway. We're going to have one set now, one set later, most likely. Have enough time for a full set. And then later we'll shift into another one. We have Jabari here against Gio. This is for the round of 32 for the 1700 bracket. Jabari picks Mott and Bailey. Gio picks Watershed. And they band out to have a neutral Arena Cove game number 1. And interestingly enough here with the draft, Jabari has a random selection. But we have Byzantines, which are sniped from Jabari, Vikings, Saracens, Bengalis, and Bohemians. He banned Khmer. Gio banned Britons. We'll have Japanese, Italians, Gujars, which were banned from him, Portuguese, and Dravidians. So will be interesting to see what happens. We're going to load up into game number 1 right now. And here we go, folks. Audio, of course, it's going to be off for a second because for some reason I've had some issues after an update. But you should hear everything now. Hopefully all is well. Good luck, have fun, old friend. These guys, they've been around for a long time. Not the same for you. But we'll see. They'll probably have some fun trash talking a little bit, perhaps. We'll just have to wait and see. But Gio here with the Italians will be playing here in green. And then we will have Jabari with the Bengalis here. And we'll have to see what it looks like for both of them. I know they've both been playing and practicing a good bit, obviously. We'll see how their preparation does for them, if I could talk. I've had the last couple of days off of streaming. But back at it today. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I will be casting this set now, and then after the kids and the wife are home and they are all in bed, I'll be casting another set. So I'm not 100% sure what time that will be, but they will be only best of 3s tonight. I'm not going to cast the best of 5 starting at a random time. I do want to throw out a thank you to all the players. In both brackets, you guys have been pretty good here at getting the game scheduled and playing them by the deadlines. We've only had maybe 1 or 2 exceptions to that, and most of those have usually turned into just an admin win or some last-minute messaging from me for get them to schedule. But all things considered, it has gone relatively smoothly, and a lot of these sets came in today, tomorrow, or yesterday. Friday, whatever the hell day it is. It's Saturday, so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which is exciting. The matchup here, we've obviously seen Italians on this map a lot. Personally, I like Italians a whole lot on this map, obviously with the water situation. And we'll see Gio going out for a house, and likely going to be a dock. Otherwise, we'll have to wait and see how game number 1 shakes out for Gio. And then for Jabari here, he will have the Bengalis. Civ, we have seen a few times on this map, not many, but he's going to be going out to his dock as well. Looks like both players are going to get those docks up at relatively the same time. Looks like Gio's will happen just a little bit faster. With Jabari, not even a shorefish there. Over there, it looks like. Still an awkward position with the way these little sand things are jutting out, but his dock will be a little bit later, and that should give a nice little eco boost there for Gio with those fishing chips. Have to wait and see how everything shakes out, though. Both players obviously going to go for the water. Makes the most sense here. This is predominantly a water map that then can turn into late game land maps, so wait and see what everything looks like in a few minutes, but it's an interesting matchup here. Bengalis are a good civ. They do have some unique options. Additional villagers every time they age up is a huge one. Getting 2 villas for free. That is always going to be very nice. And then we also have the re-healing ships. They heal on their own, which seems a little bit awkward. And I really haven't messed around with it a whole lot, to be honest. But I do like it. It's interesting. 2 fishing chips out before Jabari has 1, which is actually going to be great here. No, he's got 2. I didn't find the other one. But all eco upgrades, everything that's going to come in will be important. Timing is going to be super important. Bloom on its way in here for Gio. I assume because he wants to click up, he will be able to drop this force drop off and click up, and he'll be up first if he does it quickly. Idling the town center has enough with this sieve to click up. Will be able to do so, but he's going to end up clicking up later. Oh, he had some issue with the frozen and some lag. That's unfortunate. So Gio going to be up a little bit later now, and he will end up being behind in the eco because we'll have 2 villagers popping out here. Jabari already shifting over for another dock. Gio not doing the same just yet. Will likely drop another one soon though. Jabari going to drop his second dock down here, and we'll have the villagers on wood and leaving some food to rot. Standard operating procedure around here. Second dock for both on the way up. Have to wait and see how this one shakes out here. As far as scouting is concerned, we don't really look at scouting much on this map. We do see that Gio has gone across to see what's going on. And then on the opposite side, if I could shift colors, that would be marvelous. Scout is also out here scouting around. But no one has anything really going on here. Jabari did push an ostrich, or is it 2 ostriches? So he's got a little bit of the nice simple food economy. Third dock for both will be fire galleys for Jabari, and will be the same here for Gio. Do have double bid X coming in for both, but again, those extra villagers are going to be paying off nicely here. Some houses coming down. Double bid X. It looks like Jabari maybe wants to go for another one. Not going to be able to afford it for a while, though, so we'll just send that back to work. Fire ships coming out on both sides. Three docks. It is 3 fishing ships to 3 fishing ships. The real situation will play out on water, and for the most part, we're going to be watching the screen without having to move it a whole lot behind this. It'll be interesting to see when players go to add in the docks and everything. These ships healing is absolutely a very interesting bonus for this map. Both players doing a good job to pull back some damaged ships here. And looks like that will be a much better trade here for Jabari. No demolition ships just yet. We are having these being repaired. The fishing ships will probably be pulled back, but all things considered, this is not where you want to be with these fire ships right next to the docks. More coming forward though, so the numbers advantage will again take over here. But obviously this can only last for so long. And this is not what you want to see happen here as he's pulling away these ships. Chasing after this low HP one, back to the HP slowly it becomes. Some good repair here though. I like what I'm seeing from that. We do see the KD is 2 to 1. And potentially will be more, but a lot of micro here on these fires. Time will tell though. Time will tell. We do have a lot of weak ships here that Jabari doesn't actually have to repair. He is repairing a few. I do think that is a very good touch. And the demo for Gio coming in. Good demo. He's going to end up evening up things here in the fight. And he's losing a fishing ship. Gio did just lose his fishing ship for that as well. But lowering those numbers is always quite the bonus with the demos. And I think demos should continually be added in here. Like Gio's selected to go forward on some of these, which isn't ideal, but all things considered, 5 to 5 KD. We'll start to swing a little bit here for Jabari, but not that crazily. More fire ships, more demos, really all we're going to see. Behind this, neither player has the additional buildings. We do have Gio out milling those deer, though. And we do have the repair villager here, and that could come into play, and it looks like it's going to, but not going to be able to run with everything. Again, I think demos are going to be what wins it in fire-to-fire situations here. Last-second repairs on that one fire are going to actually be very crucial, though. And the military numbers are constantly falling behind. All these ships that can repair each other is nice. We have a demo on this side, but it's 4 docks to 3 as well here. And it looks like Jabari should be adding in the market and the blacksmith and has yet to do so. He is floating a lot of wood. And the demo will come in here. Could get a very good damage. We'll have to wait and see. Not even a 1-for-1 there, but taking some HP down. And the ships here will be a demo in good use. Good trying to get damage out of that one. We'll trade off 1-for-1. Not the worst situation here, and we will see that market now. Looks like we're going to see blacksmith first for Gio. Not bad as well. And again, we have quite the fight going on here, obviously, on water. Jabari being able to pull these low HP ships back has been very, very effective. But he has not been able to overwhelm on water completely. Thanks to some good demos from Gio. The KD's actually 13 to 13, and one of those losses was a fishing ship here. But farms are starting to come down as we see that Jabari is floating some more wood. He only has the 3 fishing ships, so more food economy is going to be good. This is going to be a big fight, though. There's going to be 10 ships here to 7, but we do have 2 demos coming out. And Jabari really looking to see if there's more docks here. Jabari actually buys some food as well. And this could be a huge demo. Demos are popping out. And we are going to see Jabari kind of run here. Spreading it all out, trying to mitigate all damage. Which is always nice. But I think if you're a Gio, you just kind of pull back here and wait for him to get close to your docks now that he knows you have all these demos. Demos will trade off there, one of the many ways. Another decent demo there, but again, the numbers are just overwhelming and the demos are going to be here. And this is turning into a bit of a snowball-y situation on water. Market just now going to be coming up. Jabari, though, will be looking to click up to the next age momentarily. And he has not maintained the villager lead, but he has got the lead on land, and the demos for him coming in nicely. These docks will all be under threat, and still a demo back here from Jabari. So Jabari's going to click up first, it looks like. It's going to be close, I guess, but I think he's going to click up first. He's going to kill the fishing eco. This villager will likely have to run. And it's like Gio could be sending these vills forward. As he will click up, they will both click up. And actually, it's a little faster for Gio, but he's lost control on the land, or the water, sorry. Now, behind this, we'll see a barracks for Jabari. So maybe he's looking to send some units out. We still see these 4 vills searching around out here. Some demos and such in production, but these docks are pretty low HP. And really an even game here. Minus Jabari being able to secure water. Behind this, economically, is pretty even. A little bit more idle time for Jabari, as we will see a fire ship go down here. And we will see a transport ship coming. A demo is not going to be great. Another demo gets at least 1. But Gio forcibly having to give up water. We will see archery ranges. We do have a transport coming in, so potentially going to be forward archers for Jabari, as we see a forward coming for Gio here. So he's going to come forward, Try to go for that as the water will be 100% one. Jabari should be adding fishing chips behind this and is not. He added one. We have one archer and one villager at the moment. Villager coming out over here as well. Jabari abusing the market a little bit here as well, buying some more food. I guess he's probably going for Botkin. There'll be another town center here from Gio, and we will see Forward Monk, and we will see Monastery and Siege Workshop. We're going to have a forward, and we're going to have an attack. Another transport ship, no careening, no ship upgrade for Jabari. He's going for crossbow. And we do see Gio on stone quite heavily as well, and this will be found out. And, well, woo woo woo. No loom for Jabari. No loom for Jabari. I think he was going forward for wall off potentially, but not going to happen. The crossbows land, and this will not be a surprise. And actually, this town center could go up at the perfect time. Jabari, is he paying attention? He will pay attention enough to get one Vil kill. Cost some HP. Few crossbows, though, will be annoying. And there's no answer to this right now, so makes things a little awkward. Forward Siege Workshop here, while we will see the attack coming forward here as well. We gotta look as many places as possible here. It's gonna be a little bit awkward. Villagers are going to be in trouble over here, but we will see a castle at some point. The question is, where will it be? As we see the attack over here, we do have another transport. And here comes the transport with a few crossbows as well. I'm going to move up to the north of the base here. And we will see a tower be coming down here. I think that Gio needs to wall that up, but he definitely will see this as well. Forward Siege Workshop. Making it a little bit more difficult to manage this. We'll see what happens though. There's a defensive Siege Workshop and a forward Siege Workshop for Jabari. As villagers are fighting villagers, and Gio's going to lose a few. Tower will go up here, and not an exact reaction here, so Jabari will lose a few of his archers. Another tower over here. A little bit of a laxical control. We saw a conversion. That's actually hilarious. And interestingly, these builds could actually do something here, but so far have not. They have been underreacted to. We're going to see a house over here. Have a ram coming in. More conversions potentially coming in here. The attack over here. Oh, the tower didn't finish. Needs to finish that tower. Another conversion. Villagers be fighting over here. Isn't really the end of the world. It really isn't. All things considered, every conversion here is quite nice for Gio. He's being extremely annoying with this, and he can actually heal the Vils. As another conversion comes in. Honestly, I think we should see a tower here. Oh, he could drop a castle. But he sees the workshop, I imagine. He did see the workshop, so a castle's unlikely. It will be a castle here. There's only a few Vils. Atonement going to be coming in here as well. Tower's gotten cleaned up. The forward has been all but cleaned up, minus this town center, which is not the end of the world there. Forward castle will come in here. And I really think if he knew how desperate he was for gold here, he could just drop a tower. Magino will be coming in defensively though. And oh, he's not going to build this. He's going to cancel. He's going to build it in the base. But he has to get in first. And this is when that Magino coming in could be huge. Oh boy. Castle in the face. You see a mangonel here, but what damage can it do at the moment? This castle, there will be a mangonel here. A lot of these Vils were converted, and they are getting healed. And Jabari sends the Vils. Mangonel will go down though. Conversions coming in. This castle is at 50%. Jabari needs to send the crossbows. He sends the monks. Another mangonel coming in behind this. Converting the monks here could be a good move. Will it be good enough, though? As Jabari is losing things left and right here. This castle is still being built. The mangonels are here. We see another conversion. And the castle goes up. I think that Jabari is dead here. What is he going to be able to do? He's not going to be able to stop this at the moment. Villagers are dying. Gio's obtained quite the lead here. And we're going to see another castle on the town centers. This castle goes up. This game is 100% going to be over. Great forward for Jabari, but he was not able to defend at home then. And looks like we're going to see the evacuation happen here. Oh, man. Third town center behind this. The eco behind this is incredible. Jabari's got way more idle TC time. I'm going to see a few monks potentially get converted. Or a few of these crossbows. A few vills are going to walk into that fire for now, but... More siege. This is running. Running where? To stone? And economically, I don't know how Jabari can recover from this position. He has the water, but he only has 6 fishing ships. Not good for Jabari. Not good for Jabari at all. And we're going to see town centers going down here. And then we could see the last town center Jabari had go down. One thing that Jabari is doing really well at is disrupting all of this here, but Redemption is now in, and that Mangonel will be converted here momentarily. Thank that he's in. He'll survive the hits, and it is converted. And now we see the Redemption coming in here. Jabari is going to convert some monks, but not going to be the answer for the long term, as Jabari doesn't have anywhere to take the resources all that freely. He's got res up here, but it's very messy. Mostly stone. Got a mangonel here killing some fires. Gio could technically get back on to water here as we see some conversions coming in. But this town center will go down. There's only 7 vills here. The fish, not the greatest answer in the world behind this. We'll see a town center for Jabari up here. So the push will then have to turn and head in that direction. But I think that Gio is in such a good position that I don't think that Jabari is going to be able to come back in this one, honestly. As soon as these monks are cleaned up here, could be ugly. Jabari no longer has the market there either. This mangonel has killed 11 units in total. And we're going to see some conversions start to come in on the fires as Jabari will try to reboom in the north. But everything continues to go down left and right. Things are being converted left and right. The monks' numbers are only 3 for Jabari, so only so many conversions can come in. 4, and Gio takes one away. My, oh my. You see the economy expanding up here for Gio, and he has way too much on wood right now. He really just needs to transfer it all onto food, especially after cleaning up this whole mess. But not going to be doing so, as we will see Jabari moving where for a castle. He wants to put it here, but I don't think he'll be able to place it there due to the siege workshop. And we're going to see a conversions on the docks. That's actually, that might be a huge IQ play here. Going to try to convert them. Will he get it? He will not. It was a valiant attempt though, and we'll have another castle here. As this castle actually can be built here, so this is going to go up. Jabari going to get that one up. Very interesting game. The Siege Workshop is getting taken down. More monks over here. More conversions potentially going to come in. The simple resources in the bank here is absolutely huge right now, though. And I don't know how Jabari is going to come back in this one. Gio has been idle in his TCs for quite a long time now, but he's done so much damage. Killed so much. Eco KD is 29 to 19 right now. And we're going to see some more conversions on Vils. He's not going to be able to stay here because the monks are going to be that annoying. We have some more fishing ships added behind this, though, so Jabari is going to be able to come back into that respect. But I think there's potentially going to be a castle on this town center at some point. We're going to see Ram. So Gio doesn't even want to go up to the next stage. He just wants to take everything out. Just take it all out. And honestly, if he can make all these Rams and then click as well as we're going to see Fervor coming in here. As the entire base and a lot of the res is going to be taken here. Jabari's trying to get Boom back into this, but will it be enough? As we will see Fervor coming in here. The score alone is looking very solid for Gio. And we do see a conversion here on the dock, so Gio could potentially build a few things, get a few upgrades, go from there. Could use a refresh lumber camp here, and oh, this is an interesting spot for this castle, but what does Jabari have that he can deal with this here? As we see an elephant come in, but I mean the Rams might not be enough. We're gonna see some stables come in here. Monks getting converted, all this being a huge distraction as Gio will just march into the middle of the economy here. Jabari being forced to repair. He doesn't even react to this castle going up yet. It's going to be in between both of the town centers here. These Rams are not going to do the trick. But again, this is costing resources for Jabari. Resources that he doesn't really want to be putting into this defense, as this castle will go up and it will not have been seen. And we're going to see some stables being added now. Jabari could take over this area yet again for the moment, but I mean, all things considered, these villas are going to try to run here. They're not going to be able to build it right away. We've got monks converting crossbows. Lots of things going on, but Jabari likely going down here in game number 1. The castle's just marvelously placed. This is going to be here, and honestly, Imperial Age on the way. Could see another castle here for Gio soon. Another conversion onto a fire. We do have, what, some Genbo over here. The base is all but taken out here. Every building actually getting housed. Jabari says, yeah. How many villas? I mean, a lot. Gio actually answers, says 101. Jabari calls it GG. Gio takes game number 1 here in a very interesting game where the forward siege and not being able to answer it, and then some crazy forward castles here come into play. The forward for Jabari just not really enough there, and he was so distracted behind this. Eventually, Gio just overwhelmed everywhere. My oh my. GG. Alright, game number 1 in the books here. We're going to shift to the draft. We will update the saves in a second. We will be going to Mott and Bailey for game number 2. And we will see a Bengali loss to a Italian play. We'll have Japanese, Davidians, Portuguese for Gio, and Jabari will have Bohemian Saracens and randomly Vikings. Let me load in to game number 2. Mott and Bailey. Here we go. Alright, game number 2. Jabari is changing colors on us, but that's okay. We have Gio here. He knows the map well. He will not build the houses, and he will be on the Dravidians. Meanwhile, we'll have the Saracens over here. Jabari also knows the map well enough not to build the houses as well. An interesting matchup. I know Jabari pretty well, and he does love playing the Saracens, so not a big surprise pick there. Dravidians for Geo, though. Dravidians have been a civ that we have seen in many different places, and honestly, I'm not sure we've seen them crazy played right. Geo, guess who taught me monks are good? 11. Hope it's not me. I think it probably was, actually. That was a definite surprise for game number 1. To be honest, Geo is the lower seed here, and Jabari I think has a good elo gap between him and Geo. So I should have pulled this up earlier, but I'll pull it up now. Take a quick look at what the players' elos are. But Mountain Bailey, obviously an interesting map. We have a lot of things that we are giving you for free on this one, so it's always hard to say what the timings are going to be and what players are going to go for. But nonetheless, it's always very fun and interesting to watch. Currently, Geo is at 1406 elo, while Jabari is at 1538. So about 100 points elo difference between the two. So we'll have to wait and see how everything shakes out here. But Jabari bringing in boar number 1. We are going to have boar number 1 at some point for Geo. He's yet to bring it in, though. And we have some deer being pushed here for Jabari as well. So he's looking to get the Miko up as that deer is going to troll him and go all the way back. All the more annoying that can be. He did get 1 in here. A little bit far from the town center, but still a lot closer than it would normally be. Then we'll see the Saracen player shift to wood here. At the same time, we see Geo, so interesting timing for both. Geo just scouting. I thought maybe he was going to push those as well, but chose not to. He did come all the way out here, though, and he will be going for the hunt himself. Dravidians will be interesting here against Saracens. As far as, like, the composition goes, I mean, Arami Swordsman could be good, right? We also have the Elephant Archer. We have the Dravidians have the faster firing skirms, right? Which could be good against archers. Camels for Jabari would be really good against most of what Geo has, minus the unique unit. But we'll have to wait and see how this one shakes out here. Have to wait and see. And see that boar number 2 brought in here as it's kind of blocked, and that's kind of going to do a little bit more damage here to that villager than Geo would have wanted. He needs to garrison this. He's going to have to take it out now. Will be just fine. And we have a lot of vills going out to berries in the hunt, so Geo definitely looking to secure that right away. And the scouts are in a tussle. And Geo will pull back. I think it was pretty close there, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see if he can get that back safely between his walls or not. Jabari might just follow him in, actually. No, he's just going to hold it open. And he'll think better of it, and he will head back out. Doesn't really want that to happen. Some interesting house walls for Jabari here. Don't really even need that many of them, but potentially he's worried about having his opponent break in here, I guess, and this is farthest away from him, so interesting choice. We'll see the barracks for Geo as he has clicked up behind this at 21 pop. Meanwhile, behind this, we have, there's the click for Jabari. We had 22 pop. Jabari did have a little bit more ILTC time here. Jabari shifts on to gold. So likely we're going to see a switch into archers. We are throwing a lot more onto wood now, though, so we don't even have the barracks up yet. I'm guessing we're going to see the barracks here, and we will. And we will see the militia coming in here for Gio. So he's going for militia, probably going to go into man-at-arms since he is also on gold. And then behind this, we have a few left on food for him. No indication if he's going to shift into another unit right now. Will be militia into man-at-arms, though. I don't think you make militia on this map without trying to go to man-at-arms. We'll have a 10-second or less advantage into the next stage. And that will be good for him, especially since it will take some time for Jabari to build the archery range that I'm assuming he's going for. He doesn't have anything in production from that barracks. Villagers will go forward. And we do see the militia coming forward as well. Man-at-arms behind this, and there will be an archery range behind this as well. And we see the scouts trading off, and then the militia will be spotted here. Will be double archery range. But these walls, as we all know and have seen it before, are extremely fragile. Do you have anything queued up behind this? No, he does not. So he's just going to shift into archer units. Wait and see how all that shakes down. The men-at-arms are going to be here, though, and I don't think there's any way that Jabari can keep this out. And he's actually going to pull a vill and attempt to keep them out with a stone gate. Don't think he's going to make it. It's going to be really close. If he does, I'll be surprised. It's not as close as I thought, I guess. Stone gate will come up here, and he won't be able to get in. And Gio sees it. He'll shift everything, send another vill over. This palisade might melt a little faster, but again, the vill is there. We'll get it up. Couple archers, the market already, so Saracen market shenanigans to come into play probably. We'll see a blacksmith. We'll see archers of their own for Gio. So he's looking to get in, looking to try to do damage, forcing up as many of these walls as possible. This has already cost quite a bit in resources to defend, obviously like 35 stone. Which is actually a big deal because the more that stone is invested into these walls, the less of a chance Jabari will have to sell that off. And meanwhile, you know, keep in mind there's a lot of units here. Vill's not gathering resources for archers will show up. Fletching not in yet, but we do have fletching for Gio already. And he'll go into archers and has some skirms queued up behind. Still taking the hunt here, shifting into farms behind this. Double bit X and horse collar already in for Gio. On the other side, though, only double bit X is in for Jabari. But fletching in for both. Archer numbers are continually coming forward. Jabari still needs to fix some of his idols. He has 7 idle vills right now. That is a lot of hurt on the economy. He is getting them fixed. We'll shift onto another mill. And we'll have a stable behind this. So, wait and see how this all works out. But, that all said, the Saracen bonus against buildings will come into play here. But, I mean, the numbers here, not all that different. Padded archer armor coming in as well. And the skirms do fire faster, so that's going to be a big benefit against this archer play here. Skirms will be coming out and turning back around. Going to not try to take the fight on the hill. All things considered, it's looking good for Gio right now as he's got better worker efficiency, has put on some pressure. He's forced some investment into the walls. He's cost a lot of idle TC, or idle time himself. A little bit of idle TC time here as well. We do have this give good archer mass coming in. There's going to be some scouts behind it potentially. But this is not a full skirm army. As Jabari looking elsewhere will lose an archer quickly. The scouts will come in here now, but the archers are behind, so that will kind of make that less as of a good trade here. And this is definitely slowing down everything here as, oh, this fight is so good for Gio right now. All things considered, that was the best fight you could have asked for in that situation. Loom will be coming in. Jabari gonna just wall up behind a little bit here, and he has a lot of woods. Perhaps drop some farms would be good. Gio already up to 13 farms. And no, Jabari is going to sell it all. He looks to use that market play, and he's looking to get to the castle age sooner. Archer's not able to find the damage, though. And we are going to see interesting castle times here for both, I imagine. But see how the game shakes out here. I don't really know what we're going to see here for the castle age for Jabari. I guess he considers continuing with the archer line. Since when are you this good? Walling up behind here, again, just a house and a palisade wall. Not the greatest, but, you know, in order to defend from this position, I think that Gio's done a fine job. He will be up to castle age later. There's going to be double walls up all over the place. Jabari won't get housed, most likely, for a very long time. Potentially the whole game if he finishes this all off with houses. But he will be very safe behind those extra walls. So what is Gio going to go for, is the question. He has 14 on food. I mean, Jabari has to continue with archers currently. He doesn't have enough on food. 12 on food, and a lot of it's on berries right now. And hunt that's about to run up. On to stone. So Jabari is going to shift onto stone. Oh, he sold his stone. So no boom for Jabari. Gio still with his stone, and he has 18 on food already. So potentially could see a boom from him, but he will come forward. He will have a Vil forward too, so potentially a forward siege workshop. Vidian's also getting that extra wood as he's already floating a whole bunch. And the Vil is coming forward. It will actually, is it heading back? Oh, it's headed back because Castle Age came in first. Supplies! Double another barracks. Alright. Alright. There's a pause apparently. Supplies is coming in. Castle Age will be here. So we're gonna see long swords. No upgrade just yet. We are gonna see a second town center there. And a third town center. That town center there, and this town center here, interesting. Neither of them are on gold. Gio will reconsider. To go elite skirm. He did get supplies. He's getting long sword, elite skirm. Alright, so we're going long sword and elite skirm. We are going to see only 2 town centers, as Jabari will actually build 2 additional town centers. Monastery at home over the 3rd TC. We will see elite skirm, 2 skirms, and then crossbow even click. So the upgrades behind this are coming in like crazy. Wheelbarrow and heavy plow. We already have bowsaw for Jabari. So this is turning into a boomy game. Jabari, though, again, he doesn't have a lot on food, so I don't know how he's going to keep these town centers producing right now. He has a lot of villagers on stone as well. And we have elite skirm, and like I said, a few skirms pop out, and then crossbow. So Gio's teched into crossbow, longsword, and elite skirm. All very expensive, and so far he's been able to do it, and hasn't been punished for all these upgrades coming in. Wheelbarrow will finish for Jabari, though, as he drops more farms. And it will be a 4th town center even behind this for him. So, let's see how that all shakes out. But I think without the military production behind this, Gio has to move forward here. He will send a monk out. We'll try to grab those relics, but he has to send a monk out. And nope, he was not going to send anything forward. He's going to try to boom himself. So, 3 TC boom versus a 4 TC boom. Jabari looking to secure that economy. We are going to see the monastery come up for Jabari as well. But currently the eco is just now in the lead here for Jabari. So all things considered, not that bad. We're going to see some houses coming down here as Gio's housed. And we will see some long swords on the map. So he's kind of all over the map with what he's producing. He did kill his scout, and crossbow is likely to have been seen there. More idols under the TC. Finished up those berries. The stone right now is incredibly income right now. We got 8 on stone for Jabari. I guess he could sell it. That is always a possibility. And all things considered, Gio is going to come forward. He's going to see the double walls. And what does he go with from there? We do have a relic already collected. Very nice. The farming numbers over here are 21 compared to 15, and then we will see a defensive castle right in the middle of the base here. I don't really like this castle from Jabari. I think it's too defensive. I think you maybe delete some things, try to get them out in a different position. Jabari is selling wood. And we have some crossbows attacking over here. Nothing crazy. Obviously, it's turned into a boomy game. Jabari is up by 4 vills. Relic War, though, is going to be 2-1 right now. And I guess that Gio is just going to leave these sit here and try to get him to show his army. Oh, we have a siege workshop and mangonels at home. So Jabari playing this very defensively right now. I mean, he could get a really good shot on these crossbows, but a lot of investment into this. His economy is starting to run away, though. Jabari to just buy some more, and we will see the mango shot. And it is quite a good one. Mangonel, though, not gonna find any more if he's paying attention. Gio is paying attention. Does he lose the mangonel? He will not. But now he's gonna repair it. Siege, we have a lot of stone. Jabari is gonna build a castle in the north and then onto the gold here. So, we have the expansion outside of the base here. I think Gio's gonna click up soon, though. I think he's really trying to head in that direction. No, never mind. He's getting gambesons, chain mail armor, and squires. Dropping a ton of houses. Only a couple barracks here. And we will have the mangonel show itself out here as Jabari fixes that gate. And we'll bring some outposts forward as we see a conversion. As this monk will convert a villager. And he will likely be able to escape with his life if he keeps running. He's not paying attention though, so that monk is likely going to go down here. Gio has 3 relics though. So he's not in a bad position here. And the villager will build an outpost here. Let's take a look at the scouting on what this will give us. I believe he got Town Watch already. Don't think it'll be far enough for the castle. It is! Look at that. Beautifully. We'll build a was Mamluk. Couldn't think of the name. He saw the Mamluk and will turn back. Another castle over here. Jabari sitting with, Gio sitting with tons and tons of gold income right now. Outpost will be under attack. The villagers escaped. Monk headed forward. Clearly another player knows where the other relic is. They do not indeed, and we will see a knight here from our Saracen player. Moving out for what looks to be just some information, obviously. The castles for Jabari are extremely defensive, and personally I'm not a big fan of... First of all, this castle I think should have been in front of this gold, but this one here is to protect the stone. This one here doesn't really protect anything. I think I would have really liked to have seen a forward castle from someone here. Imperial Age on its way for Jabari. Military count is 34 to 14 right now. We will have the university coming in for Gio, so he will likely be clicking up very soon. We'll see a siege workshop over here. Gio clicks behind a ville somewhere. It is on this town center. We will see arson coming in as well. So it's a very heavy infantry play here going to be coming in. And infantry skirm, honestly, I don't dislike it. But he's been very passive, very, very safe at home. since he saw he couldn't do damage. What we see is we see another castle coming in here. Another castle. So, archery ranges and barracks being added. No castle for Gio yet. Alright, he will castle the north. He will reconsider. Alright, he'll castle here. Alright, I don't mind that. It is going to be protecting somewhat of the base here. This could easily be walled up. Could be defended from raids. Villagers are going everywhere across the map right now. Jabari does have a 10-vill lead. To be honest, I thought it probably would be a little bit more by now. And what did we have seen here? He sees the vills headed that way, and he saw that there's some vills out here. Gonna have elephant archers added in behind. I don't really know if I like the elephant archer addition right now, just because they're so costly and they take time to mass. However, Imperial Age is in for Jabari. We have Elite Mamluk coming in, and we will see the longswords moving out here. And these vills are going to go for a fight. That's not a good idea. Going to reconsider that. Mangonels are going to go down one, and maybe a second. Will be a second. Don't think he'll get the third. Will not, but the longswords are going to move past and be very annoying here. Castle goes up here, Trebs on the way, Thumbring and Bracer. Hasn't seen any military though. These longswords, just gonna go around and try to find some damage here. It looks like a few archers with a mangonel. I think the archers trying to pass across this. I don't think they're gonna find much damage over here. We will see two-handed swordmen coming in. And I like what Jabari's doing, trying to move out and control the resources, though. I like it a lot. This castle is under threat. We are going to have to see murder holes come in, potentially, to deal with this, unless Jabari can actually send some military over here. He will go hand cannoneer. He will start to clean this up. Two-handed swordsman will go down. There's going to be some interesting plays, though, as the archers head this way. Champion on its way, though, and the resources in the bank are quite exceptional right now. Ring archer armor, we're going to see plate armor come in. These two-handed swordsmen are moving around, seeing what's going on. Hand cannoneer only right now, though. And honestly, if the skirms were to come over there, it would not be pretty. Where are the Trebs? The Trebs are still in the castle. And this is going to be a Treb down, potentially. Nice attack here from that, though. And will they get it? They're diving for it. Oh, looks like they will. And that's not what you want to see if you're in Jabari's shoes. A castle here, more archery ranges. The push for the north has arrived. Mangonels will go down. The elephant archers gonna hurt itself, but will likely survive. And this castle will be done for. So the military is here. The push down here, though, will be bombard cannons shifting into stables. Seize the skirmishers. Champion and Ellie archers finding villagers here. Jabari, maybe a bit of an overboom. Potentially, but all things considered, we need answers on either side here. The castle is doing work, finding a few kills. The skirmishers will also be doing the same, and the skirms are cheap, do cost no gold. You see villagers have gone down for both, but very few. And we see light cav upgrade is in, a lot of vills moving back, more castles over here. Already did repair that castle. And the champions are coming. In the north, the elephant archers have found a lot of villagers, so Jabari going to lose a lot of vills here. The champions will be able to deal with the knights for now. Hussar going to be coming in. The Trebs are going to commit suicide, however. That's always awkward. Somehow that Treb has survived a very long time. These Trebs might actually survive. And all of those archers elephant archers do get kills. 21 of them in total, 15 economic units killed. And now, there's a big fight where the bombard cannons are going to try to do some damage. Mangonel gets a huge shot, but now the Trebs have found a good position to attack from, and the champions move in. Champions, not the greatest thing to deal with Hussar, but we will see Elite Elephant Archer coming in here. And this Trebs are going to start to work away. Will it be enough? We have +2 on the Hussars. We have Bombard Cannons trying to line up for great shots. Gio will dive for the Bombard Cannons here. Champions, reinforcements are incoming. Castle number 2 over here that's getting Treb down though is being repaired. And a Bombard Cannon will be able to snipe these Trebs. Elite Elephant Archer is about to be in. Will this one get the kill? Treb will go down. It's an awkward pause. Another Treb coming forward. The repairs are in. And the North, the Elephant Archer's still doing work. Production buildings behind this one are really ramping up. We're up to 11 archery ranges. Only 3 barracks though. But he's going to stick with the Elephant Archer play. And 1 Bombard Cannon is going to go down. These Elephant Archers can tank a lot, so this castle is going to be questionable if it will stay up for long. Champions moving out for some raids. We have Elite Skirm being teched into. We have a Monk rehealing as well. The Bombard Cannons, not going to be able to do enough. Chemistry going to be coming in, and then these elephants will be fully upgraded. And those few coming in will not find the kills they were looking for, even a conversion coming in. And somehow I think the Jabari just overboomed here, and he has no military. It's 44 military to 11. Not great for Jabari. Especially considering he doesn't have the res on the map. Repairs are coming in, but the LE archers will just dive here. This castle is going down. Castle number 2 killed. And this is starting to look very, very troublesome here for Jabari, as he's just at 170 mils, but he's not making any military. The champions are doing well with the Trebs to follow behind here, the Elephant Archers. LE Archers have gone forward over here. It's like they've gotten 1 more economic kill, and we're going to see a forward castle over here on the gold. The wood is getting to be in an awful position over here, but he's just going to move out. He's re-upping those, and we have 5 trebuchets marching forward. Jabari just has a super overboom. It is not pretty. And he doesn't really have, like, the res for Gio in the bank's absolutely insane compared to the res that Jabari has with the population difference here. We will see Siege Engineer coming. And Jabari recognizes it and kills off a fair number of those. The Trebs come forward and are going to die quickly here. We had 5 Trebs, and now we will only have 2 remaining here in a moment. This castle will go up, though. That is important. The champions are following behind. The Elephant Archers and champions up here doing work. There's only 3 castles remaining over here. And the skirmisher numbers not going to be enough against a champion. More Trebs to march forward here. 200 pop all the way around for Gio. A few more vills going down for Jabari. He'll see a castle in the north for Gio. The champions are going to move in, and these skirmishers are getting destroyed. The Trebs are going to move forward now, but the Elephant Archers are here, and I think he's paying attention to this one a little bit more now. There's no repairs coming in on that castle. The Bombard Cannons are going to do very good work on the HP here, but honestly, there's so much HP there, I don't think that Gio cares. As Trebs are working away at the castle, it's only 2, so it won't go down. But I think the Elephant Archers are just tanking enough here, as he's going to dive in. This is a lot of Elephant Archers going down. I wouldn't be surprised to see more champion techs coming in. The hell died there? I guess that's the elephant archer. This castle still up, still being trebbed down. The elephant archer number is going down quickly. Woot's steel finally being upgraded though, and there's 3 trebs now. And I think Jabari is just, he overboomed. Didn't have the military to push this early. Now that he has the military numbers, still doing well. Medcorp, so these elephants will heal. The treb numbers are getting better, but the bombard's cannon's finally starting to snipe those. A lot of stone going into this castle though. And Jabari is on the back foot. Elephant archers over here trying to attack. Maybe some Arami swordsmen or some trebs over there could be good, but here are 5 trebs. Bombard cannons though, sniping them down pretty much as quickly as possible. The whole fight of the game right here on your screen, as res is starting to dwindle down lower and lower for both. However, I don't know what Jabari's teched into other than Elite Skirm and Hussar. So I guess he's just going to go Elite Skirm, Hussar. He's got a lot of gold. And we are seeing a lot of champions with Wood Steel here now, and this castle could be doomed because these bombard cannons are going to start going down. As they are. It's 1, 2... Oh yeah, they're getting pushed back now, and now the elephant archers will just simply snipe villagers, same as the champions. We have capped ram coming in for Jabari, but it does complete, just barely. And this castle costed a ton of stone, and now a ton of villager lives. And Gio will unpack his trebs. If he thought he had killed it, but he'll have to finish that off. Not sure what's happening. A bit awkward there. Did he just move forward to the next buildings? No, alright, now he realizes he's gonna move back. But Jabari doesn't have anything behind this. He's got skirmishers, capped ram, or siege ram gonna be coming in, but what is the siege ram gonna do? I guess it's his full archers. That castle will be going down though. Gold in the bank for Jabari is pretty massive. He's not making much with gold right now. Wood, I think, is his problem. He's got a lot of villas here collecting wood. He's moving out for wood here. The treb has come forward on this side. This could easily be seen and castled or anything. And the big attack over here now, the champions are moving in. And the trebs are moving forward. Treb over here has done some work. Maybe just some Arami swordsmen even coming in this way. Could be huge. And we're going to see a bunch of houses come down behind this. Houses are going to move out to raid there. I'm still struggling to see what we're going to have Jabari do here. I think he's teched into units that are not going to be good for pushing. He can't make siege and keep it alive right now. He's losing a lot in the way of control on wood here. This is all he has. Is that castle going to reach that? It does. The treb will survive. This is some nice raids, but the champions are now being sent this way. And meanwhile, this push still remains at large here. And buildings being pushed and killed here. Production buildings that Jabari needs, and with wood being an issue, he's having trouble. Stable numbers are down to 3 on the map for Jabari. 4 in total. And the attacks over here doing work. We're going to see murder holes coming in here. The champs will clean this up though. And the trebs will soon move forward, and that castle will soon not have a shot. Yeah, the wood control for Jabari is going to become a huge issue. This castle's here. If he notices it, a couple of Arami swordsmen or champions sent that way will deal with it. We do see masonry coming in now. And the castle here for Jabari, he'll have 1 left after this one goes down. He's repairing it with all he can. He's about to run out of stone though. See if he even realizes when he does and buys some more. It doesn't look like he's going to, and that castle is going to be done for here. The Siege Ram in the north is going to be doing some work. Murder Hole's in, though. I'm not sure that castle is really of the utmost concern. The resources on the map up here really are gone, minus the wood. And the champions are in. And they will melt through these archery ranges. We have champions in over here. We have elephant archers coming. And yeah, this will be dealt with. This is being repaired desperately as the hand cannons are trying to make their way over. And they should actually be able to deal with this once these champions start to go down quickly. But again, the production, the control on the map, everything is in Gio's hands right now. And all the extra resources outside of the map that are being taken are looking like all the gold's about to be out. So if gold becomes a concern, you'd think that Jabari, with all that gold, might be in better shape, but Gio has 4 relics to none right now. The trebs are going to go down here. Not ideal. Bombard cannons are going to show up, but again, look how many kills these things get. It is a very low number. And the skirm numbers are just good over here. So I don't see how that will do much. And champions are knocking at the door everywhere, and they will get in. And that just spells more and more problems for Jabari. More and more problems for Jabari going to be coming in here. As champions are getting close enough to hand cannons. The skirmishers aren't really working at what they need to be at the moment, which is a little bit of a shame, but they will as soon as everything gets close enough. And we'll see a castle on the wood line, which is being raided here. Jabari not noticing that right away, as the champions will still do work. I'm guessing Jabari is focusing here, as the siege rams will come in and try to get the trebs. I mean, they should get the trebs at this rate, but it looks like they will not get all of them. And then this castle is going to come up. Jabari notices this now, but again, this just pushes his map position worse and worse. And all things considered, more production buildings going to come up forward. More units going to be sent in here. And the push continues to be very difficult for Jabari to withstand. He has very little on wood, as these are the last wood villagers. And they are all getting killed, and there's a whole 53 wood left on this tree. And Jabari won't have any wood. He'll have to sell and buy, and there he goes. And I know it's done. GG, well played. Good luck next. Gio, with the upset here, will defeat Jabari in the 1700 bracket. GG's. The crazy game. I'm not really sure why Jabari played it so passively earlier on. Thought he was going to go for some more aggression, but ended up booming and over booming. I'm really here to see, yeah, 177 vills at one point. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. We'll update the bracket next. So whoever wants to avoid spoilers, this is your warning here to look to another direction, or mute the stream, or anything that you'd like to do to avoid spoilers. And Joe, later I'll be casting night. It won't be right now. Like I said, the wife has the kids out right now, and I'll have to get them all into bed and such, and that will be why we're starting later. So yeah. But to the bracket, you've been warned. Gio upsetting Jabari here, 2 games to none. He'll move on. And the next set I do cast will be Night Noble 24 versus the Otter one. And so we'll see if Knight or the Otter one will face off against Gio here. But this is a big upset. Jabari, the number 6 seed. Gio, the number 27 seed. But Gio moves on. He advances. So just as a update otherwise, as far as the bracket is concerned, as far as rec submissions go, I have from the 1300 bracket, I have 3 of the best of 5s turned in, which is awesome. I can't wait to cast those. Tonight, I will finish with this set later. That will be a set that will cast. I'm guessing I'll start around 10:30 p.m. this evening because by the time everyone gets home and everything. And then to round out this bracket, nothing from these two, which is very concerning. But we'll see what happens there. I believe they've had some issues with communication and scheduling. One guy was on vacation for a week. That one might turn into an admin win. And then Clemons and Raven actually also a bit of a concern. I don't know if they're playing yet either. So I have reached out. Clemens has been unresponsive. Raven has been responsive. So there's a chance that we'll have an admin win there. But obviously, I have not made the official decision on that one. But so far, from what I can tell, Clemens has not responded to any message. There was some issues with the computer. Raven's the only one. He said he can play on the 15th, 14th, 15th. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Lots of things to come though, as we will be advancing to the 16 top 16 soon, and 2 of those could end up being admin decisions, and we already have this other set in. So gonna be crazy, gonna be interesting. That's gonna do it for me now. I will be back later, like I said,